Hello students of class 6 standard. Today we will discuss the chapter 4 of maths, that is playing with numbers. Okay. So this chapter will start with a example, some small example I am telling you. First you see that one. In a box maybe 6 different marbles are kept. Okay. 6 different marbles are there. So in how many possible ways you can arrange this particular 6 marbles? So first of all, first thing, I am just taking the first example I am taking, that one. In this way you can arrange this one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 marbles. Okay. While you place this 6 marbles, then how many rows you are getting? Only one row you are getting here. In one row, how many marbles we have kept? 6 marbles we have kept. Okay. So if you write down this one, that only one row is there and number of marbles is are 6, then you will get the multiplication result is equal to 6 here. Second one, if you talk about, then in this one maybe you have just done in this way, that I have just made 3 different rows. Okay, 1, 2, 3 different rows I have made here, and in each row 2 marbles are kept. Okay, 2 marbles I have just kept here. So in this case what we have done, the number of rows are 3 and number of marbles are 2. Okay, so again we are getting the value 6 here. Next example, next type of thing. Suppose I am just making a different arrangement. Here only 2 row I will make here. In this 2 row, 1, 2, 3 marbles are kept and 1, 2, 3 marbles are kept here in the second one. So the number of rows are how many? 2 rows are there. So number of rows equal to 2 and the number of marbles is equal to 3 here. So total number of marbles we are getting from here, that is equal to 6 here. And another type of arrangement is possible, which is what? Suppose you have made this type of thing. Here 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 are there. In this case, here the number of rows are 6. Sorry, this one should be like this. Number of rows will be equal to 6 and in each row there will be only one marble. So 6 into 1 into 6. Here the number of, here you are getting only one row where 6 marbles are kept. So only one row is there. So only 1 into 6. So 6. So from here what value, what thing we can calculate, or what thing we will get, what the idea we will get from here? Actually the thing is that in this case, that the factors of 6 we can easily calculate. Okay, what are the factors? First of all, 1, 3, 2 and 6. These 3 things are the factors of 6. So by arranging themselves, by arranging the marbles in a different ways, we can easily calculate, we are able to calculate actually the factors of that one. So the factors of 6 are 1, 2, 3 and 6. Okay, so these are the factors we can easily get from here. So this is the thing, first thing we can get from this one. Next one, that in this chapter, the next what we will read first of all in this chapter. In this chapter we will basically read few things. First one is that the factors we will read. Second one we will read the different types of natural numbers, that means the prime number, even number, odd number, composite number, this type of thing we will read. Next thing we will read that the divisibility test, and the last one we will read the prime factorization method. So one by one I will just start that one. So factors and multiples. Okay, so what are the factors and what are the multiples? So before that one we have to just start with a simple term that is called product. Okay, so what is actually product? Product means what? Nothing else, that is the result of the multiplication. Suppose if you take 2 things, 2 digits, 2 and 3, then you will get 6. So 6 is the result of what? 6 is the result of the multiplication of this one. So 6 is the product of these 2. Okay, next one is what? The factors. Factor means what? Actually the thing, the number you have to find out by which you can just divide the product. That means if you want to divide 6, so by here, from here we can get the two numbers. By 2 you can easily divide 6, by 3 you can easily able to divide 6. So 2 and 3 are the factors of 6. So factors are basically what? By dividing a particular number, if the remainder will come 0 or no remainder will come, then that particular number is called the factor of that one. Suppose if you take any other example, 8. So 8 can be written in the form that 4 into 2. Okay, so by 4 you can divide 8, by 2 you can also able to divide 8. So 4 and 2 both are the factors of this one. If you just multiply by 1 here, then definitely by 1 also you can able to divide 8. Here also same thing, if you multiply by 1, so by 1 also 6 can be divided. So definitely 1 in each and every number, every cases 1 is a common factor, 1 is a factor, okay, for any number. Next one is what? The multiples. Multiples means what? Multiples of, suppose if you take this example that 6 is equal to 2 into 3 into 1, then definitely you have to write down that 6 is a multiple of 3, 2 and 1 also. Okay, so 6 is a multiple of what? 6 is a multiple of 2, 6 is a multiple of 3 also, and 6 is a multiple of 1 also. So this one. Now from these two things, what actual idea we are getting? Suppose if you divide these two things, suppose if you divide or if you just make a differentiation or the difference between these two things, factors and the multiples. Suppose I am just making the arrangement here. So here first of all factors this side, and next one multiples in the other side. Suppose you are just writing these two things. In this case, first of all, one thing you have to write that 1 is a factor for all. Okay, for any number 1 is a factor. Next one multiple. Next thing is what? In this case you have to write down that it's a finite one. Finite means what? Suppose if you take any example, suppose you are taking the example of 8 here, then you have to write down 1 into 2 into 4. So there is a limitation of the factors. Only 3 factors we are getting, only 1, 2, 4, this type of thing. But if you write down the multiples of 8, then multiples of 8 are infinite. That means there is a no ending here. 1 into 8, 8, 16, 24, 32, 40 and so on. Okay, there is a no ending is here. So this one is finite. That means you can able to count that how many factors we are getting here. But this one is uncountable. Okay, multiples are the never ending. Okay, so these two things from here we can get the idea. Okay. Next thing is that in this chapter, that is the common factors and common multiples. Okay, common factors means what? Just to illustrate this one, we have to take two different digits. Suppose I am taking two digits, one is 6 and second one is 8. Okay, so if you just try to find out the factors of 6 and try to find out the factors of 8 here, then what you will write? Just I am writing the factors of 6. First one is 1, second one is 2 and third one is 3. Okay, suppose if you write down the factors of 8, then how many you will get? 1 you will get, 2 you will get, 4 you will get. Okay, so these are the factors. Now if you just compare these two factors, then you can get few factors are common to each other. That means this 1 and this 1 are common here, present for both cases. 2 and 2, these two are also present for the both cases. So if you write down the common factor, that means CF is equal to 1 and 2 in this case. Okay, so this is the common factor. Next one is what? That is the common multiple. Suppose if you write down the common multiple here, then if you know the multiple is what, suppose I am taking the multiple of these two number only, I am just writing. Okay, so 6. So multiples of 6, that means 6 comma 12 comma 18 24 so on. Okay, in this case 8, suppose if you take, then 8 you will get, 16 you will get, 32 you will get. Okay, in this case 64 and so on. So now if you extend this one, then you can, are you getting any type of common thing or not? In these two cases, up to this portion we are not getting any common portion. Okay, but if you take any other example, suppose you are taking the example of 4 and 6 or 4 and 8, suppose you are taking 4, that means multiples of 4, 4 comma 8 12 16 and so on. Suppose you are taking the example of 8, then definitely you will get 8, then you will get 16, then you will get 32 and so on. If you will get, so you can see here these two are common here. This 8 is common for both. So you have to write down the common multiple, that means Cm is equal to 8 for these two numbers. That means for 4 and 8 you can able to get the common multiple is equal to 8 only. So these two things we can easily understand from here. Next thing, and 16 also here, just missed out this one. 8 and 16 both are the common multiples. Okay, so these are the two common multiples we are getting. So you can able to get so many common multiples for this one and common factors from this one. In this way you can get. Next one is what, that is the different types of natural numbers. Okay, that is very important and question is repeatedly asked in the exam. So types of natural numbers. Okay, different types of natural numbers. So few natural numbers are given in your syllabus, so one by one I am telling that one. First one is given in your syllabus, that is even number. Even number means what? Even number is what? That which can be divided by 2. Okay, any number which can be divided by 2, that is any natural number which is known as the even number. Example, so many examples are there. 4, you can write 2 also, you can write 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12. These all numbers are the even numbers. Okay, next one, the odd numbers. Okay, so odd numbers, suppose if you talk about, then odd number means what? Just the opposite of that one, which cannot be divided by 2. Okay, which is not divided by 2. Okay, numbers, which numbers you can write from here? You can write down so many. You can write down 3, you can write down 5, you can write down 7, you can write down 11, you can write down 9 also, 9 here and 11 here and so on. Okay, so these all are the odd numbers. Next one, number C, that is prime number. Prime number is what? It is quite similar to the odd number, but there is a difference. What is the difference? It is actually what? It should be always greater than 1, but it has only two factors. Only two factors. That is 1 and the number itself. Okay, if a number which you are getting, which is actually what, which should be greater than 1, it always should be greater than 1, but it has only two factors, only 1 and the number itself. So that type of number is known as the prime number. Example is what? Suppose if you talk about the example of prime number, then you can easily write down the example of the prime number. First two things are there. First, you have to notice that it should be always greater than 1, and there are two factors. One is the number and one is 1 and the number itself. Suppose if you write down the example of what? example of suppose if you write down this type of example here, that 3, you can write down 5, you can write down the 7. Okay, you can write down here more than one, so 2 you can also write down. Okay, so this which can be divided, these all are the prime numbers. Okay, then the last portion of this one, that is the composite number. Composite number means what? Composite number, if you talk about, then it will have the factors more than 2. Okay, so I am writing that one. Composite number. Okay, so composite number. So composite number means what? It will have more than 2 factors. More than 2 factors. It will have definitely more than 2 factors. That means what? Suppose if you write down 4, okay, then how many factors are there? If you write down the factors of 4, then you have to write down 1 into 1 comma, sorry, you can write down 1 comma 2 comma 4. These all are the factors of 4. So definitely you can understand that there are 3 different factors. So definition is what? It will have more than 2. So 3 factors, that means more than 2. So it is a composite number. Suppose if you write down that 8, then you have to write down the factors of this one. You can write down 1 comma 2 comma 4 comma 8. So 4 factors are there. So definitely 8 is a composite number. Suppose if you write down any number 5, okay, can you tell this one is a composite number? Definitely not. This is not a composite number, because if you write down the factors of 5, then you have to write down 1 comma 5. So 2 factors are there. One is 1, is a common for all, and the 5, that means the number itself. So these 2 factors, so it should just fulfill this particular thing, that the factors should be more than 2. Okay, but here only 2. So that's why this is not a composite number. This one is not a composite number. Okay, so these are the things. Okay, thank you.